Hello guys and welcome back to another video on my channel. Now today I'm going to be seeing which championship team has the best atmosphere. Before we get into the video guys, can we hit a like target of 55 likes? And if you haven't done already, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be posting more championship content in the near future. Now guys, as I haven't been to all the championship stadiums, it's unfair for me to actually give a rating on their atmosphere. So I'm going to be using a website called footballgroundmaps.com. Over thousands of football fans have voted on stadiums on which they think has the best atmosphere, so I'm going to be using this website. Now for some reason Birmingham was not on this list, and as I've been to St Andrews myself, I've placed Birmingham on where I think they should be in this table. Now let's see which team has the best atmosphere in the championship. The website has rated all the teams out of 5 and we're going to start from at the bottom. So let's get started. Now the team which has the worst atmosphere in the championship is Wigan. Wigan have been given a 2.5 rating. I've been to Wigan myself and yeah, the atmosphere wasn't great at all. They only sing when they score, which a lot of teams do in the championship anyway. But they also play goal music, which I'm not a fan of. In at number 23, we have Reading. Reading have been given a 2.5 rating. And yeah, I've been told it's not a good stadium to go to for atmosphere. In at number 22, we have Preston North End. Now, I'm kind of surprised to see Preston this far down in the list. I've actually been to a lot of Preston games myself. I've been in the home end and I have been in the away end. And I'm kind of surprised to see Preston this far down. I would expect them to be a lot higher, but in this ranking, they're a lot lower. I know Preston have a singing section, and I think that singing section is a bit too far away from the away fans. I think if it was closer to the away fans, the atmosphere in the stadium would be a lot better. But according to the website, Preston have a rating of 3 out of 5. In at number 21, we have Blackburn Rovers. Now, I've been to Blackburn myself. They've been given a 3 out of 5 rating, and yeah, the atmosphere wasn't the best. Luton won 2-1 that day, and yeah, I wasn't really happy with the atmosphere. I think with a lot of championship clubs, if your singing section is too far away from the away fans, it doesn't really create that much atmosphere. In at number 20, we have Hull City. Now, I know Hull has a lot of rugby teams in the area, so maybe the people of Hull prefer rugby than the football. And I do know that the fans are not liking their owners at the moment, so that can also play a part in the atmosphere. In at number 19, we have Cardiff City. Now, I've been to Cardiff. It was the first away game of the season for Luton. Now, I was expecting more of an atmosphere at Cardiff as they are a former Premier League team, and yeah, I didn't get that. But they beat us 2-1 on the day as well. They scored in the 90th minute and I was very disappointed with the atmosphere. In at number 18, we have Barnsley. Now, I've been to Barnsley twice, once in League One and once in the Championship. We won 3-1 in the Championship and they beat us 3-2 in League One. Both times the atmosphere was very poor, and I can see why Barnsley are this far down in the list. In at number 17, we have QPR. Now, I know QPR have a singing section on the right-hand side, which is very good for banter and obviously atmosphere with the away fans. And I'm kind of surprised to see QPR this far down in the list. Apart from like the singing section in the corner, not many of the fans around the stadium actually sing. In at number 16, we have my team, Luton Town. Now, not many fans like to come to Luton. It's not the best of views. It's not a great place to actually go to if you are an away fan. But it's unique, it's an old stadium, and soon it won't be there anymore as we're going to be moving into a new stadium. But I'm kind of surprised that the atmosphere is that far down. We like to have a good atmosphere at Luton. It's what helps us win football matches. Because of results not being the best this season, I think that's why our atmosphere hasn't been the best. In the first home game of the season, we played Middlesbrough in a 3-3 draw. The atmosphere that day was amazing, and if the atmosphere was like that throughout the whole season, then I think we would be a lot higher. In at number 15, we have Millwall. Now, not many teams like Millwall, so when fans do go to Millwall Stadium, there's a lot of banter. It's quite feisty atmosphere when you play Millwall. In at number 14, we have Birmingham City. Like I've said, I've been to Birmingham myself. I like the fact that you've got the fans in the corner, like giving you banter. And I like the fact that the rest of the stadium do sing as well. At number 13, we have Charlton Athletic. Now, I've been to Charlton. I went last season in League One, where Charlton beat us 2-1 at home. They sang throughout the whole 90 minutes. They got really good fans. Been through a lot themselves with the owners. And also, I like the stadium. The stadium is quite close to the pitch. And when a stadium is close to the pitch, the atmosphere is like miles better. In at number 12, we have Sheffield Wednesday. Now, I've been to Sheffield Wednesday myself. I went in an FA Cup game. We were in League One. They were a championship side. So, you're not going to get a sellout and you're not going to get an amazing atmosphere. But I know that Sheffield Wednesday do have a decent atmosphere, and they also have like the England band there as well, which obviously create that atmosphere as well. In at number 11 we have Bristol City. Now I know when I watch Bristol City on TV, the atmosphere can be really good if they're playing like really good teams, especially from the Premier League, or like a really close game in the Championship. In at number 10 we have Fulham. Now I'm really shocked to see Fulham this high up in the list. They have a neutral section, which I'm not a fan of. I don't like that at all, really. I don't like the fact that half the stand will like celebrate a goal and the other half will just sit there or just sing. I don't like it. I'm completely against that, and I really hope my team Luton never do that. In at number 9 we have Huddersfield. Now I know Huddersfield have like an ultra section which creates the atmosphere in the stadium, and I do know that recently when they were in the Premier League they got voted best atmosphere in the Premier League. They were one of the loudest stadiums, so I'm pretty sure Huddersfield is a good stadium to go to for atmosphere. In at number 8 we have Middlesbrough. Now I think when Middlesbrough are not playing well, the atmosphere isn't the best, but when they are doing well, the atmosphere is a lot better. But I know from a lot of Luton fans who went recently, they said that the atmosphere wasn't the greatest, so I'm also surprised to see Middlesbrough this high up. In at number 7 we have Stoke. I've been to Stoke myself, and I do know that when they were in the Premier League, just like Huddersfield, they were one of the loudest stadiums in the Premier League. Now, when I went to Stoke, it wasn't the best atmosphere. I was in the away section watching Preston North End, and yeah, it wasn't the best atmosphere. I know they sing Delilah at the start of the game. I can understand why Stoke don't have a good atmosphere at the moment. Obviously, the last few seasons have been very poor for them, and that basically explains it, why the atmosphere isn't the best. At number 6 we have West Brom. I've been told West Brom is actually a really good stadium to go to for atmosphere. You are near the home fans as well, which obviously creates that atmosphere. Like I said at the start of the video, when the away fans and the home fans are close together, the atmosphere normally is better. When the away fans are singing and the home fans are singing, normally the rest of the stadium as well sings, so it creates that atmosphere. At number 5 we have Brentford. Now I know in their stadium that they've got one stand which like everyone stands up, and I think when fans stand up at home games, the atmosphere is better. Like 100% the atmosphere is better when fans stand up. So at Brentford they've got fans standing up, which create the atmosphere. It'd be interesting to see what their atmosphere would be like in their new stadium. At number 4 we have Derby County. Now I've been to Derby myself. I like the fact that the home fans stand up on the left hand side. I think it creates a lot of atmosphere, like I've said, when fans stand up at games. And also I think the atmosphere on that day when they played against Luton would have been a lot better if Luton's goalkeeper Sluga didn't make the 2 errors. But apart from that, I thought it was a good atmosphere. In at number 3, we have Swansea. Now, I've never been to Swansea, so I don't actually know what the atmosphere is like. But former Premier League team, they've been given a 3.5 rating on their atmosphere. At number 2, we have Nottingham Forest. I'm very surprised to see Forest this high up, like in the list. Obviously, the last 10 seasons, they've had plenty of different managers. And when you have like different managers and different types of seasons, normally the atmosphere like changes all the time. But obviously fans have obviously gone to Nottingham Forest and actually think this is a really good stadium for atmosphere, and they still keep the same atmosphere despite whatever type of season they are currently having. And finally, the best team which have the best atmosphere in the Championship is Leeds United. I'm not surprised to see this. They've got great fans. They literally sell out pretty much every away game. I'm not going to lie, I would like to see them in the Premier League. They've got great fans, they're very loud as well, which I love, and they've got great chants as well, which gets everyone singing. So there you have it, guys. That is the end of the video. Leeds United have the best atmosphere in the Championship. If you did enjoy this video, guys, make sure you drop a like. Comment down below which stadium you think has the best atmosphere in the Championship. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Follow me across all my social media if you haven't done already, and I'll see you guys in the next video.